Anyway, we've got Katie Miller, host of the Katie Miller podcast, and we've got Brianna Lyman, the Federalist correspondent. Welcome, ladies. Katie Miller, calling Donald Trump a communist dictator. I don't know if she knows what that means. I mean, here's a guy for free markets, lower taxes, deregulation, and free elections. But they do that. I mean, they've learned nothing. They learned nothing about what happened at the fabulous Remembrance on Sunday. I mean, what is it about this crowd?
The hateful rhetoric that continues even after we saw what happened to our dear friend Charlie Kirk is reprehensible. Quite frankly, the only tyrant here is the people who are continually pushing the transing of our children, right? You saw the other day, Kamala Harris came out and said she was still proud that she ran on transgender care. You know, I don't want my children to be in a society where they push the transing of children, you know, across and force mothers to have that in our schools. And that's the type of president she would be. The greatest joy I have is getting to walk down to the Oval Office and see President Trump behind that desk and not her. Well, it's just though, Brianna, it says you've gone through this remarkable, it's like a miracle what has happened, okay? It was tragic and heinous, and yet it was a beautiful thing and it was a forgiving thing. I mean, the state can't forgive, but, you know, Erica forgave. And Charlie is gone, and God took him too early. But the Democrats have learned nothing. I was talking to Laura about it, Ingram. It's like why couldn't some of them have shown up there and just said something to the effect, okay, we don't necessarily agree with everything Charlie Kirk stood for, but we love him, or we agree with free speech, and we agree with dialoguing, and we agree with, you know, some kind of respectful discussion. Why can't they do that? What is blocking them from doing that?
What narrative would that help them push if they were to show up? If they were to show up, it concedes that Charlie Kirk was a good and faithful man.
Somebody might support them.
Of course
Somebody
not.
might support them.
And to Kamala's point
They're
of branding,
getting killed in the polls.
But that's the thing.
They're getting slaughtered in the polls.
They don't care.
Now.
The reason that Kamala purposely branded Trump yesterday as a tyrant and a dictator, it would have been reckless under normal circumstances. But it's particularly egregious now because that is the same rhetoric that they used to dehumanize people like Charlie Kirk, like Donald Trump for years, and then desensitize Americans to political violence. And what this type of rhetoric does, it implicitly justifies resistance because no sane person would want to live under tyranny, a dictatorship, or fascism. So the left understands the power that language holds, and they wield it in a way that is extremely dangerous to average Americans and Charlie Kirk.
Well, look, I know you're right. I'm wrong. I mean, I'm just going to read this poll, which came from the CNN guy. The Washington Post poll, Republicans +7 on the economy, Republicans +13 on immigration, Republicans +22 on crime. I mean, I'd want to turn over a new leaf if I had those kinds of numbers, Katie Miller. But I'm wrong. I mean, I get that I'm wrong, and it's too bad. But that's just the way it is. I mean, she wouldn't. She actually said to, I think it was the interview last night, or she was on The View. I don't watch these programs. I don't care less about them. But she said she wanted Pete Buttigieg, but she didn't have the backbone to put Pete Buttigieg up there, because then you'd have a black woman and a gay guy. I mean, the hypocrisy of that, really? Help me out here. I've been around a long time. I've never seen such stupidity.
What we saw today at the UN was a president who stands up for Americans and has the world at his feet. What you saw when all these world leaders and European Union leaders came to the White House last month was the world who respected our president and our country. Again, every single thing President Trump ran on, he has done, as you just enumerated, whether that be crime, the economy, the border. Everything President Trump has said he was going to do, he did it and then some. It's why Republicans are doing well, and it's why Democrats will continue to lose when they say things like Kamala Harris does on late night TV. They have Rachel Maddow, and that's not a person I would want representing my party.
By the way, they can't even get it right on this guy, Jimmy Kimmel. It was, you know, okay, so he's anti-MAGA, anti-Trump, but no, he's going to. So Walt Disney put him back on. Bob Iger puts him back on. I know Bob Iger. I wish he had, but no one's going to watch it because they forgot about the affiliates. So Nexstar and Sinclair aren't going to even watch it. Now, how stupid is that?
It's stupid. It's
That's
also
very stupid branding, if you ask me. I mean, sure, put him on, but no one's going to watch.
absolutely.
How clever.
But putting him back on also cripples the narrative that the left has been telling us for days, which is this is an assault on the First Amendment and free speech. This was and has always been a business decision, and Disney putting Jimmy Kimmel back on proves that Donald Trump is not the dictator or tyrant or anti-First Amendment person they've tried to paint him as.
Did you get Elon to go and make up with Trump? Come on, Katie, tell us the truth. Huh?
It was really great.
Is this a Katie Miller production?
Charlie
Real fast.
Kirk's remembrance on Sunday was beautiful. It was great to see 200,000 people come out and support. We must hang together or we hang alone. And it was really good to see everyone back together again on Sunday.
Including Elon and Donald Trump.
It's what Charlie Kirk would have wanted. All for Charlie.
It's what Katie Miller especially wanted. I love it. You're right. Charlie Kirk would have wanted it too. It's the loving thing. Katie, thank you. Good luck on the podcast. Brianna, great to see you again.